filtering is one of the most common steps in any flow. So let's imagine I have an enrichment flow in my Airtable base that looks like this, but I only want it to run for contacts that have status equal to new. So in my current flow, I'm reading all of those contacts. And in the next step, I want to go ahead and filter. So I'm going to go ahead and add the filter node. Now, what's important to understand is that the filter node takes a list to filter by. In our case, we want to filter by status. Then a condition. This could be check if it's empty, check if a number is greater or equal. These are the conditions that the item in the list needs to satisfy. In our case, we want to see if text contains new. Those are the contacts we want to keep. Now, here's what's really important to remember is that you also need to specify what you want to output. So the filter by will find the items in the list that need to be outputted, let's say the third or the eighth contact that have status equal new, but then you need to specify and say, okay, what do you want to be outputted? In our case, we want the name. We're going to add that as an input. So now we see that that is the first output. Then we also want to output the email, and let's even add in the status. That way we get the full contact list, but filtered by the status. Now, if I run this, it's going to go to Airtable. It's going to find the contacts. It's going to filter by every status that contains new, and then output their name, their email, and their status. So if we go over to the output, we see we have the 3 contacts, we have their emails, and we also see that all of them are new. And then we can continue our flow and continue the enrichment flow.